My dear students, I am Sunil Ranjan and I am an English teacher. In this session of English, I have come with the text Expert Detectives, that is from Honeycomb, the English book that is meant for students of class 7 CBSE. Now, first we have comprehension check, and the first question is there. What did Nishad give Mr. Nath? Why? Answer. Nishad gave a bar of chocolate to Mr. Nath. He gave it to him because he wanted to get into Mr. Nath's room and see what he had inside. Number 2. What is strange about Mr. Nath's Sundays? The answer is, a strange thing happened about Mr. Nath on Sundays. Every Sunday, a tall, fair, fat man in spectacles visited him, who talked a lot. Ramesh, the boy working in the restaurant below, carried 2 lunches to Mr. Nath's room where he saw the same man with him each time. Number 3. Why did Maya and Nishad get a holiday? And the answer is, Maya and Nishad got a holiday because it rained heavily and roads were flooded. So Nishad and Maya got an unexpected holiday. Now, working with the text. Number 1. What does Nishad find out about Mr. Nath from Ramesh? Arrange the information as suggested below. And the first one is what he eats. Next, when he eats. Next, what he drinks and when. And the last one is how he pays. Now, question number 2. Why does Maya think Mr. Nath is a crook? Who does she say the Sunday visitor is? The answer is, Maya thinks Mr. Nath is a crook because he doesn't work anywhere or goes out. He has his meal inside his room only from a restaurant downstairs and tips Ramesh well. He has a trunk in his room which she feels is full of silver, gold and jewels. He has a dark scar on his body too, which she says he got during a shootout with the police or something. He has a visitor every Sunday. She says that the Sunday visitor is Mr. Nath's accomplice in crime. He comes to Mr. Nath to give part of the loot to him. Now, question number 3. And question number 3 is, does Nishad agree with Maya about Mr. Nath? How does he feel about him? The answer is no. Nishad does not agree with Maya about Mr. Nath. He wants to know why Mr. Nath is so thin and why he lives alone with no friends. Now, working with language. Number 1. The word tip has only 3 letters but many meanings. Match the word with its meaning below. Number 1. Fingertips. This means the end of one's fingers. Number 2. The tip of your nose. This means the pointed end of your nose. Number 3. Tip the water out of the bucket. This means empty a bucket by tilting it. Number 4. Have something on the tip of your tongue. This means be about to say something. Number 5. Tip the boat over. This means make the boat overturn. Number 6. Tip him a rupee. This means give a rupee to him. Next is the tip of the bat. This means the end of the bat. Number 8. The police were tipped off. This means the police were told or warned. Number 9. If you take my tip. This means if you take this advice. And lastly, number 10. The bat tipped the ball. This means the ball lightly touched the ball. So this is the end of question number 1 that had 10 points. So now number 2. The word helper, companion, partner and accomplice have very similar meanings, but each word is typically used in certain phrases. Can you fill in the blanks below with the most commonly used words? A dictionary may help you. Now, number 1. Business partner. Number 2. My companion on the journey. Number 3. I am mother's little helper. Number 4, a faithful companion such as a dog. Number 5, the thief's accomplice. And number 6, tennis, bridge, golf partner. And number 7, that is the last one, his accomplice in his criminal activities. Now getting on to question number 3. Now let us look at the uses of the word break. Match the word with its meaning below. Try to find at least 3 other ways in which to use the word. Now, the first one is the storm broke. This means it began or burst into activity. Number 2, daybreak. This means the beginning of daylight. Number 3, his voice is beginning to break. Its meaning is changing as he grows up. Her voice broke and she cried. This means could not speak, was too sad to speak. Next, the heat wave broke. This means this kind of weather ended. Next, broke the bad news. It means gently told someone the bad news. Next, break a strike. This means end it by making the workers submit. And cast a vote. Now this means vote in an election or poll. So this is the end of the text, and the text had been expert detectives. So my dear students, I hope you understood the text and I gave you the answers, and when you read it again and again you get a better understanding of the text. If you have subscribed to my channel, fine, wonderful. And if you haven't, do subscribe so that we get along together in the time to come. Thank you for watching.